Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Chainlink. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. It's going to be linked in the top right hand corner of the screen. Now let's jump straight into the TA. Taking a look at the daily chart, as you can see, Chainlink is taking a dip below our May 2022 lows, which is not a very good thing if I'm being honest with you. Now, it's a good thing for those of you who are looking to hold this project long term, and personally, I am holding this project long term. I'm not taking profits. I'm not selling at a loss. I'm going to be holding until we get to the bull market and we start reaching our targets. Now we're going to remove the Fibonacci retracement. That's not something that we're going to be looking at right now because we're already invalidating it as we're losing the May low. And as you can see, we do have a Fibonacci retracement set up from the swing high that we printed in April 2023 and the swing low printed in December 2022. Now, as you can see, we are dipping below that, and as you all know, once you drop below the 1 fib level, or the first fib level, your technical target automatically becomes the 1.618. And in this instance, that fib level is sitting at $4.14. So that is going to be our technical target for now. That is going to be the price that we're going to be targeting with this pullback, because we can potentially see another flash crash down. We could just continue dipping for as long as it takes. We don't know what sort of FUD is going to be thrown into the markets over the next few months. And for me personally, the lower we go, the better it is, because I get to buy my favorite altcoins at cheaper prices. Now, what you can also see is that we have a yellow support trend line that we just retested, and I was talking about this for months. I think more than a year actually, since May 2022 probably. And we were covering this support level that we broke above in July. So this was a resistance, obviously, back in July 2020. We broke above that and we never came back down to retest it as support. Now, lo and behold, a few years later, we're coming back down to this level at $5.01. And we are retesting this as support. So technically, we're doing everything we need to be doing. Obviously, it is negative because we're losing this low. So we are still continuing this downtrend. We are still in a bear market, guys. Have no doubt about that. People were starting to say that we are in a bull market just because, we had this bit of a move to the upside. Some altcoins went even higher. So everyone started saying that we are in a bull market, guys. This is, this is going to continue forever and ever. And we're going to, go into 2025 from here. And I said that, we are not in a bull market. This does not look like a bull market whatsoever, especially right now when you're printing lower lows. So stay calm, stay humble, buy in when you can, average into the markets. We still have, less than a year until the next halving. After that, we can expect the major rallies. Maybe we'll rally even up to the halving, but you still have some time. You still have a good 6 months, I would say, before we, can start thinking about pausing with our deposits and with our buying. Because until we break above $30,000, like have a solid break above 30K on Bitcoin and all the altcoins start pumping, I'm still going to be averaging in. As long as we are in this bear market, I will be averaging in. Now let's take a look at the daily RSI. You can see that we dropped below our yellow support block, as you can see, between 38 and 31 on the index. This was a major support level that we've been retesting since May 2022, and right now we broke below that. The last time we were sitting this low on the RSI was back in May 2022 as well. So it took us a year to come back down and get this oversold. And obviously, as you can see, every time you're this oversold, you tend to see a retracement, a very quick retracement to the upside. And this is where you can take some profits if you're looking for short to mid-term gains, because some people like to swing trade, some people like to enter and exit quickly. So potentially you could be looking at this on the daily RSI. You can be targeting this yellow resistance trend line. If you draw this out on your chart, you can see we have a bounce in August last year, November last year. We have a few bounces here throughout early 2023, a little fake out in April, and then potentially July, August, we might run into this level one more time. So that pretty much covers it for the daily chart. Not a lot to say. I was hoping we were going to stay in this sideways channel until we eventually break to the upside. Obviously, that did not play out. So we can potentially expect, like I said, $4.14 to be retested. We also have the 1.272 sitting at $4.84 and the 1.414 fib sitting at $4.54. Now, let's switch over to the weekly chart. And before we continue with the video, I quickly want to touch on ExpressVPN. Now, do you like your privacy? Of course you do. So do I. That's why I choose ExpressVPN as my VPN, as it is the best VPN out there. And first and foremost, it is a privacy company. They do not keep any of your activity logs. So if you're using a Wi-Fi connection or really using any internet connection whatsoever, ExpressVPN comes in to save the day and protect you. And you can basically change your location to whatever country you want to be in at that moment in time. So let's say I want to access some streaming content that's not available here in Canada, and I want to watch some Japanese TV show. I can do that with ExpressVPN. Now, of course, you do get a 50% discount if you get the 12 months package, and you get a 3 months deal on top of that. So you get 3 months for absolutely free. So technically you're getting 15 months for the price of 12 with a 50% discount, which is quite the deal in my opinion. And of course, 30 days money back guaranteed. If you don't like something, you can definitely get your money back within the first 30 days, and the link is going to be down below in the description. Let's carry on with the video. Switching over to the weekly chart, you can see that we are losing obviously this low as well, and we're going to be removing that fib that's not valid anymore. We're dropping below this major support block, and we have another support block below. As you can see, this one is set up from $4.54 roughly down to $3.56. Now this is based off of a few resistance touches that we had back in 2020 and 2019. For example, July 2019, we retested that as resistance. April 2020, retested that as resistance. June 2020, retested that as resistance, came back down, short retracement, and then we broke off into the bull market. And from there, we obviously haven't retested this level as support yet, and that is exactly what we're coming back down to do, hopefully. So this is where we are going to bottom out, and you know, by the looks of things, technically this is also very possible, as we're just going to be retesting previous resistance as support. So if you want to set up some buy limit orders in advance, feel free to do so. Remember back in 2021, you would love to get some Chainlink at 5 for $3. Now you actually have that opportunity. If you want to average in, especially if your current average price is sitting at $20, $15, whatever it may be, you can bring that down by buying in right now. So that is what I'm going to be doing. My average buy-in price right now is, I think, somewhere around $7. I'm probably going to average in more. If we jump into the weekly chart on the RSI, we're dropping below this major support trend line, and potentially if we continue with this pullback and we enter the oversold below the index of 30, the index of 30, we're going to be looking at really cheap prices based on the price action. So you can correlate these two together. Right now, we lost the support, the price action's dipping. This is a good buying opportunity. The weekly stochastic is in the oversold below the index of 20, another great buying opportunity, just like we had one back in December 2022. So that pretty much covers the TA update for Chainlink, guys. If I missed out anything important on the charts, please let me know down below in the comment section. I'm going to see you in the next update. Take care and goodbye.